I've been slacking. Like really should have been making, you know, these ginger shots a long time ago. And over the last, you know, month or so, I've been making them pretty regularly, and I ran out. And so I figured, why not do it? Show you guys what I'm making, so you guys can go ahead and get the same ingredients. Pretty much get them anywhere you, any supermarket will have these basic ingredients. Really super simple stuff. We're going to be starting off. I know I got 3 oranges here, but I'm going to use just 2 of them. So I'm going to put this one aside. I'll probably just eat this one before jiu-jitsu practice tonight. So we're going to do 2 regular size oranges, and then one lemon. All right, so we'll pop this bad boy open. Just need one of these because the lemon really does overpower. So we're going to use 1 lemon, and the star of the show, ginger. All right, so this is, let me see. Yeah, so this is about 0.258 grams. I don't know if you can see that there. It's probably not gonna focus. You can't see it there, but it's about 0.258 grams, or kilograms, excuse me, of ginger. I'm going to use the entire thing, so all of this ginger I'm going to rock with. I like, and you know, that could be up to you. I like the benefits of ginger, and this next item I'm about to bring up, but really enjoy the taste of it. I like the bite of it. If you like that feeling when you drink some ginger ale, and you like that feeling that you kind of get the bite of ginger. That's what this is all about. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're going to use this entire bag of ginger. Next ingredient that I promised to talk about, turmeric. Man, a lot of great medicinal properties, especially with anti-inflammation. Yeah. Like my joints, man, they feel it. So turmeric definitely helps out. And we got some honey. I got this honey here. I'm in the Philippines, so I got this honey here. It's called Capilano Pure Honey. Capilano Pure Honey. And this is, I think I lost you for a second. I don't know why. But this is really going to get that spiciness to it, man. And really balances things out. So, good stuff. So that's all the ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of prep work here. So obviously, I like to wash everything off first. Just makes sense, right? So I'm gonna wash everything off before we start chopping things up. And of course, I have my juicer here, and just really try to get as much of the fresh ingredients as possible, get as much juice as possible. I don't know why it keeps disconnecting there. So we're gonna rinse all our ingredients off. This is with ginger. If you guys haven't actually picked up ginger before I started doing this, I never really went to the store to buy ginger. So this is what it looks like, ginger root. Just gonna rinse everything off and throw it into this bowl. You can make sure everything is clean as possible. And then we're gonna start juicing by, first and foremost, cutting up these oranges. Now, what I found with the oranges, right, is the thing about the oranges is that you don't want to cut them. You're going to put them into this juice here. You don't want to cut them so that they go right down, right? You kind of like want to have it so that it has a little bit of force. So as you press the juicer down, it kind of has a little bit of tension there in between it. So before I was just cutting them really small, and they would fall in there, they would pop all around and all that stuff, and that was no bueno. So we want to get it to the right size. I'll kind of cut it and show you what the right size is, or what at least I think is the right size. I did that once before, and I realized it was very bitter. So what you want to do is you want to peel the skin off. Peel the skin off. It should fall right off. It's a lot easier when you cut the orange in half. And then we're going to juice this bad boy. So that way you don't get that really bitter taste from the skin. All right. Put that here. And if you have a little bit left on there, it's fine. Go ahead, throw this bad boy on. Oops. getting that thing juicing. Look at all that. I don't know if you guys can see that. That was just from half of an orange. We're going to do 2 oranges, 2 whole oranges. Let that rock. I actually like, I'm one of those weird people that actually will bite into lemons. I like them. I honestly probably use two of the lemons. I could probably honestly use 2 lemons. That's how much I like lemon. But I'm gonna stick with my tried and true. This is what's been working for me, and it's been really, really good so far for me. So try to get this one to be a little tough for me. Peel this one apart, and then actually I'll probably peel the second one and just get it prepped, which is probably the way a chef would actually do this, right? They probably do all the prep and make everything look good, and then turn on the juicer, and then it would just flow. But I'm not a pro, right? I'm just a regular person, just like you, that wants to. Basically, this journey, what happened was that I started noticing my blood pressure was really high, and I was drinking coffee a lot, and I wanted another alternative to energy, right? So I wanted something that I could that could wake me up in the morning, and I started looking into and trying to juice in it myself. Started looking into ginger shots and what they do and the benefits of it, and here we are. Okay, here we go. See, that's what I don't like when it's too small. It just kind of bogs the shit up. Okay, so you can see here a little bit. So far, that's how much juice we got. We're gonna go ahead and add into some more juice. We're gonna add in once we get the ginger. Surprisingly, the ginger actually gives a decent amount of. I don't know why it keeps disconnecting, but I'm just gonna have to keep hitting. I don't know why it keeps disconnecting, but I'm just gonna have to keep hitting reconnect. So don't go anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the cleanup, right? The cleanup of the actual juicer would. It's just the cleanup, right? The cleanup of the actual juicer would just deter me from doing it. And after a while, I was like, you know what? Maybe like once a week, I'll have to, spend some time cleaning it. It is what it is. The benefits of it outweigh that time of having to clean it. So, but if you can get a juicer, there are some juicers that are better than others. This was a cheap one. I got this one from here in the Philippines. They call them the SM. They're like the most. Actually, I got Walter Mark here in Makati. But this one I think was maybe 2,800 pesos, which is maybe about $40. I think is what it cost me. All right, let's throw this bad boy back on. There we go. Alright, cool. So I like to kind of run it on high. It kind of pushes more of the juice out, and then I'll slow it back down. For some reason, that gets me a lot more. So you guys can kind of tell it's a lot more than what it was. Bring that to the camera. Okay, you don't need a lot. Don't need a lot. Okay. Now. Now, what we're going to do going to start chopping up. You know what? You don't honestly don't have to chop up the ginger, to be honest with you. You can technically just throw it in there. This is what it looks like on the inside. There we go. Can y'all see that? That's what the ginger looks like on the inside. It's like, jeez almighty. That's the first time I ever bite into just like straight up raw ginger. That's crazy. Wow. That's wild. We're gonna throw this bad boy in here. Remember, this is about 0.25 kilograms of ginger. Juices in there. Try some smaller pieces. Almost done with the ginger. Remember, after this, we still got the turmeric. This is what's left of the ginger so far. Almost jumped out. Whew. All right. Once that slows down, I'm gonna show you. I'm making a mess. It's all right. It's actually a good amount of mess. Now we're up to about that much, right? The juice. We still have turmeric. Now, turmeric will kind of stain your fingers a little bit. All right, so you know, it'll eventually come off, but just to let you know, we'll drop these bad boys in. They have like a very earthy taste, very earthy smell to it. Almost like fresh cut grass. The honey, not this stuff, and cayenne pepper. Ready to try it.
trying to get as much of that turmeric juice out there as possible. Made a huge mess, but as you can see, we got that nice color right there, and this is going to be amazing. So put this to the side, we don't need that anymore. Now I'm just going to open up this. And we're going to put 2 to 3 teaspoons of honey. Of course, if you want it to be sweeter, then add more, obviously. But obviously, check your intake of honey. And I'm gonna do one more. Wait for all of that to get all up in there. And now we're gonna go ahead. Come on. And we're gonna add our cayenne pepper. Okay? Add our cayenne pepper. This regular is cayenne pepper. Do this to taste, it's up to you. I kind of like it spicy, so I'm going to put a decent amount. What a decent amount is to me, this is probably, it's probably about a tablespoon of cayenne pepper. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to stir it. Here we got our mixture. Like I said, this will last me about a week because you're only taking, you're taking shots of it. So it's not like you're down this, drinking this for, a whole glass of this for breakfast. Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so now that I got that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this. I don't know if this is going to be big enough. We'll see if it is. I was using something else. I was using like a plastic. Actually, I was using. I bought 2 of these, one for water and actually one for this specifically. I went to go wash it. I used some hot water and it pretty much melted it. So I'm going to see if this is enough. Looks like it will be. Close. Yep. Perfect. Right to the top. Okay. And just to give it a little more texture. Make sure all the ingredients are in there. And we're going to give this a little shot glass. Now get you another use for the shot glasses. So use them for the other stuff. Use it for something healthy. And let's try out. Let's try out the full mix. These are great, man, if you have a cold. You need to open up your sinuses. You want that kick, that shot of energy in the morning. Perfect. Salute. Ooh. Just like I thought. Get you right there. Just like it's supposed to. That's good. So, thank you guys for watching. That's our little tutorial, if you want to call it that, on how I make my sweet sour ginger shots. As you can tell, it's hard for me to talk right now. That ginger is fire. And cayenne is fire, but then you also got the citrus flavor from the oranges, and you have the sweetness of the honey. So, really cool. Hardest part about this whole thing is to clean up. So let me get to that. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.